Well, hi friends, Nelda here. Welcome again to Nelda's Christmas in July. Today I'm going to do the third project. I'm going to do a little Christmas, tiny little birdhouse, but I'm going to make it into a little Christmas house. I've already chosen my color palette. I chose to do the smaller one because of the time and because I want to, make sure it dries and I can add a little reef and door. So let me get started. If you stop by later, say hello, give me a thumbs up, a little heart. Tell me which one was your favorite project, which one you may try, and let's get started. I'm gonna bring my camera down. I hope you're having a great day. And hopefully my internet won't go out, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and paint this house. I'm gonna do it in blues. I selected the color palette. I made a little door already to save time. Excuse me. And I have a reef. Where's my reef? I actually have an option of 2 reefs, but I'm going to keep it in the blue, in the blue color, the blue colors. I'm going to make it all blue. So let me move everything over. Go ahead and do a pretty blue. And because the house is small, I'll be able to go ahead and and paint it with you guys. So all right, I'm just adding some blue in here, different 2 shades of blue. Maybe a little white. And I'm kind of going to mix the colors together. Okay. And I covered the top right here so it doesn't get painted. But I'm going to simply paint it in blue, adding a little white, a little darker blue. And I didn't want to do it red and, excuse me, red and green. So I want to make it like a really pretty blue. And this dries very quickly. And I have the fan right above me. Okay. And let me get a little more white in here. I'm using these shades of blue. One is called Southern Bluebell. The other one is satin. It's a satin color and it's Cayman blue. And I'm using a little bit of matte white. And I'm just gonna mix them together. I don't want it like a flat, just a flat blue, so that's why I'm using all 3 colors. And the paint dries really quickly because it is acrylic and I'm not putting a lot of water. So we'll see how far I get with the house. I want to complete it because I don't want to be here more than 1 hour. And I want to be able to add the reef, a little rug, put it on a very small platform, and add a little tree that I also painted in blue. It was green, like a little bottle brush tree that you get at the craft stores. And I didn't want the tree to be green. I wanted the tree to be blue to match the house. And so I've already done that to save time. Okay. And it may not be perfectly, so I got the top already, the roof. Okay. Let me go ahead and move on to the bottom. I'm gonna paint this part because, oops, this is where the door and the reef are going. And I want to be able to glue that, make sure it's dry. I hope you're having a good day. Now, this is the color I'm using, so I'm kind of excited. Once I get done with this cute little house, you'll see how nice it's going to look. It's just gonna look so pretty. And again, I couldn't, you know, I didn't want to do the larger one because the larger one takes more time and I don't want to take too much time. So I said, you know what, I'll just do the little one, the small little Christmas house. And if I don't have time to finish it here on the live, I will finish it and then post a picture, okay? I have been posting the finished projects in the group, and so you can look at the finished projects inside the group for each one. And there were, you know, there are 3 projects. This is the last and third one, okay? And this will dry really quickly, okay? It will dry really quickly. All right. If you stop by, say hello. Tell me you stopped by. And I think I need a little more white, or maybe not. You know what? I think I'll just keep this part just a little darker, okay? I'm just painting the side of the house. And this is, again, it's acrylic paint. Okay. This little dollhouse, you know, you can get pretty much anywhere. The Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. And you can use it as you wish, but you can also, you know, you can use it as a little, if you have a little birdhouse Christmas tree, that would be cool. Okay. And then you can paint your cute little houses in different colors or keep them all the same color. Okay. I'm going to go to the side of the house, and you can, you know, you can do a Christmas tree, whether it's little or large, of these cute little Christmas bird houses. And they're less than $2, $1.25. If they've gone up, then maybe a little more, but they're not expensive. And if you already have paint in your house, you can pick the palette you like. Okay, I'm gonna have to touch it up probably later because I don't wanna work it too much and then take too much time not be able to do the rest. Okay, so. Okay, so I still have to paint the little fence. I haven't decided what color yet, but I think I'm gonna go with white. But let me paint the inside over here. Right in here, I'll use the same color, just blue. Okay, I'm not gonna use a lot of colors, just blues and white. I'm gonna water the brush. I'm gonna water the brush just a little more so it can spread, the paint can spread a little quicker. Okay. I'll touch it up later before I post it. Just want to give you an idea. Okay. All right. I still have to do the platform, but I'm gonna leave that for last. So my house is already painted pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and, oops. Well, let's see. I'm gonna need white because I'm gonna paint the fence white. I think I'll do it white. Okay, and I'm using, again, matte white, titanium white. And let's see, I may need another brush. Maybe a smaller brush. That's okay. I'll use the same one, just clean it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the fence white. I'm gonna have to touch this up later. Okay, but just to give you an idea of how the little house is going to look. Gonna do the fence white. I'm gonna put it on a little platform, and I'm going to put a little tree next to the platform. And you can do a lot more, but I'm not gonna have the time to do all the details. So if I add anything else to this cute little birdhouse, Christmas house, I will touch it up and then show you. I'll post a picture, but I'm gonna try and do as much as I can. It's 12:11 right now. Okay, and time goes really fast when you're having fun. All right. Just trying to get as much white on the fence as I can. Because I do want to give you a general, or as much as possible. I'm just painting the cute little fence. Some of them come with a little fence, some of them don't. This might be just a tad more, maybe $1.99 or $2.99. I don't remember, to be honest. But it's not much. And then the fun part about it is just picking your palette. I didn't want to do the traditional colors on this one because I wanted to make it just a little different. So, you know, I chose blue. It's a pretty blue. Okay. So the fence is white. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do the base just at the end. I want to be able to hold, actually, the roof is already dry. So I can hold it up here. Now I want to show you something real quick. I went ahead and did a little door because I didn't want to, you know, spend too much time, waste time making the door. So I already did it. But the way I did the door was just with popsicle sticks. Okay, I cut them down the length of the door, the front. I put a little door knob right here. It's not a knob, but it's a little door knob, I guess. And I just hot glue the popsicle sticks together, and I added some paper in the back just to make sure that it holds, okay? So that's how I did the little door. I'm gonna go ahead and put glue on the door. Let me see if it's dry. It's mostly dry in the front. So I'm gonna put hot glue. Oh, I'm gonna show you briefly. I'm gonna show you with the larger popsicles. It's just really simple here. I just took the popsicles, okay? I cut them to the right size of the door, depending on the size of your house. I put them together. And then I used, I don't know if I brought any, but I used cardstock, or even you can use another popsicle, the right size, okay? And then crisscross, or let's see, cut them and then glue them so they can hold the popsicles together like that, or a really hard paper, okay? And that will hold the door together, and then you can paint the door any way you like. So that's how I did the door with the popsicle sticks. I did it with 4 small ones, okay? So let me go ahead, put glue on the back so it can hold, okay? I'm gonna place the door right in the front where the heart is, okay? to stand it up a little bit. Okay. And there's the door. Okay. Now, I know I have to paint this. I think I'm going to do it white. I'm going to go ahead and do that part white. And then I'll put the wreath and do the base. And then I'll put a tree on a little platform, put a little rug, and add some details. I'm using matte white from Folk Art. I'm going to be doing a Christmas church in September. I'm going to show you part of it because I started the church, and it's going to be in a paid workshop, okay? And once the church is totally completed, I'm doing a sample right now. I will post it, create an event, and so that way you can register to do the church with me. And it's going to be a 3-day workshop because it's going to take about 3 days, 1 hour increments, 1 hour each day to complete the church, add the tree and all the details. We're going to do stained glass windows on the church. We're going to add a cross. We're going to add a beautiful white Christmas tree. We're going to decorate the tree. Okay, we're going to decorate the tree. We're going to put gifts around the tree. And that's going to be in September, mid-September, and sometime in September, and maybe the first week. I haven't decided what date yet. And we'll have to do it in about 3 days to complete the church. And that's going, all the information will be on my page, Thou Art Strong. And it's just going to be $19. And for $19 for the workshop, I'm going to give you a bonus. Okay, if you sign up by the end of August, by August 31st. Actually, that's I have to already be prepared by then because it's too close to the workshop. But if you sign up by the 3rd week of August, I'm going to also do, for those who sign up early, before I'm going to have to give you a date, a specific date. I'll have that information. For those that sign up early, I'm going to also do a fall house with you, okay? For those that sign up, I'm going to do a fall pumpkin little house that's going to be, that you'll be able to do also when you sign up early. I will get those dates together and put everything together by I think by next week I'll have everything together. Okay. I'll touch it up because of time, but because I'm keeping the house blue, I did a cute little, out of these chenille stems, I did a blue wreath. I did this one, but this one's got gold and it's not gonna go very well, okay? I also have this one right here that's green. So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. Let me just see which one. Let me cut this over here. Which one might look better? Let's see. I can do this little one with a cute little bow right there. Or I can do the green one with this blue bow. Let me see. That's gonna go on the door like that, or dark blue. I'm just not sure which one. I'm kind of liking the green. Not sure. Oh, okay, let's see. Right there. I'm trying to figure out which color I'm going to use. Which color? This one. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Oh boy, it's so hard making the decisions. I think I'm gonna use the green one. I'm liking the green one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna add the cute little lace ribbon bow. This is the little bow that I made from a little piece of lace. I'm gonna add a little gem in the middle. And add a little gem in the middle. Like that. Okay, hope it sticks. All right, and I'm gonna add the bow to the little, I'm gonna add the bow to the wreath. Right there. Okay, right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue it to the door. Oopsie. Let's see, make sure I don't get burned. I don't wanna get burned. I've been getting burned too much lately. Okay, I'm gonna place it on the door. Let's see. I'm placing the wreath on the door. And the little blue gem fell, so I may have to hot glue it. I don't know if I want to do that, but yeah, I'll do it. See if I don't get burned. I'm just gonna add a little gem to the bow that I did. Okay, I think I got it. I'll clean it up. I added my little gem to the bow. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna paint the base, and you know what? I'm just gonna keep it in the same blue. I'm gonna keep it in the same blue since I have extra paint out. Normally I would paint it a different color. Maybe I'll add a little, let's see. I don't know, maybe a little green. Let's see. Maybe a little green. Okay. Okay, so I'm just mixing a little green into the blue, just to make it a little different, okay? And the paint is dry, so I'm just painting the base real quick. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the platform, do a little rug, and then add a little tree that I painted blue. And maybe decorate the tree just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take care of all the details a little later. I'm just painting the base right now, just slightly different, okay? It's a little different from the other colors. I'll touch it up later. I'm not gonna paint the back now anyway, maybe later. Okay, I'll leave it like that. So right now, this is so far what we have. Okay, what we have so far. And I think I want to add just a little, well, I'll do that later. Okay, I think I'm done with the painting. Most of it, not all. All right, so now I'm going to use a little platform. Put the, I'm not gonna glue it or anything, but I'm gonna put the little house back here. And I'm going to do a little, actually, I'm not quite done with the house. I went ahead and painted these little wooden pieces. I'm gonna, just to decorate, I'm gonna put it on top of the roof, like these little snowflakes. I'm gonna just place them on the roof. Okay. Boy, this hot glue can be messy. And I just painted two. I painted them white. They were just a natural color. I painted them white. And I'll go ahead and place it on the roof. Okay, right there. Just to add a little decorative there. Okay, all right. So now, let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm using this as a little platform, not gluing anything yet. I'm gonna place my house here. It's just a little piece of wood that I put a little rug, a little dark blue. It's actually paper. And then I'm going to decide what rug to use. Not really sure yet. I'm not sure which rug. Oops. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to decide what rug I want in front. And that's what I'm doing. It's just paper or lace. I don't think the lace is gonna work. So it's either gonna be paper. I don't like that one. I think I like this one. This is just a little piece of cardstock. I'm gonna put a little glue on it and place it in front of the cute little house. Okay, right there. Right there. As the rug, okay? As the rug. And so what I did also, I went ahead and bought these little tiny brush, bottle brush trees. This was green. I painted it like in a blue and like a turquoise, like a blue color. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here next to the house. But before I do that, we're almost done. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little white. Well, let's see. I want to decorate the tree. Okay, I want to decorate the tree. Maybe, let's see, what do I have? I have some beads. Maybe I can use the beads. It's little beads. Okay. And I can wrap it around the tree. Okay, let's see if this will stay without me having to glue it. I can wrap it around the tree like this. Just decorating the tree a little bit with the right there. Okay, let me tuck it in, cut it. It's a little tiny garland. And so I just want to decorate the tree a little bit. I want to put a star on top of the tree. So I have this. I'm going to try and see if I can get it on the tree. Okay, with glue. And let's see if this star will stay. Hey, I think I got it wrong there. Oopsie. I'm trying to put the little star on the tree. And then I'll show you guys, okay? I'm putting a little more glue on here. And here we go. Hold it for just a couple of seconds. And I have a little star. I didn't paint this, but I think I'm gonna paint it white, okay? So I'm gonna paint this white right here, and we're done. Let's see. I'm just gonna paint that white. Not liking it. It's like like a gold. Not liking that gold. So I'm just painting the base right here, the tree base. And let's see if I have enough white on my palette. Okay. So I went ahead and painted that white. And if you didn't know already, and you may already know, you can mix white with baking soda. And I have a little bit of baking soda here. I'm gonna add a little more white. Let's see, and I'm gonna put it on the tree. Give it a little, I'm gonna just give it a little texture. Okay, and all I'm doing is mixing the paint with a little bit of baking soda to make it a little thicker. Okay. There. Okay, and I'm just gonna dab the tree a little bit with, oops, it's messy. Let me touch that up again. Okay, and I'm just gonna dab it, put a little white on the tree. Let's see, this is the front. Let me hold it like this. It's the front right here. So I'm using the paint with a little bit of baking soda. To thicken it up a little bit, and just putting a little white on the tree. Okay? And that's it. That's it. And you know what? Because I can't help myself, I'm gonna put a little bit also on the reef. I'm gonna put a little bit on the reef, right there. Just put a little bit of the white on the reef. Okay. And because I can't help myself, I'm just gonna dab a little bit on the roof as if it were snow. Okay. Just put a little snow on top of the roof, a little bit there and there and there. Okay, I think I'm done. I believe I'm done. Okay, and there we go. I'm gonna place it all together. Okay. And I think we did this in about 39 minutes, 40 minutes. Okay. So here's the cute little, tiny little, I'm gonna go ahead and glue the tree because it will fall. I'm gonna glue the bottom of the tree down. Let's see which way I want it to make sure it looks good on the right and the stay. I'll touch it up a little bit and then I'll post it. But there you go. There is your cute little Christmas house. Okay. I hope you like it. I'll touch it up a little bit because I just had 40 minutes to do this. I'll just touch it up a little bit and I'll post it on my page. And there you go. My last project, a little Christmas birdhouse or a little Christmas house. And you can, you know, without the tree and the platform, or, you know, you can hang it up as an ornament on your tree. It will take less space. I didn't glue it on, but you can put this, hang this on your little Christmas tree or big Christmas tree, or use it